this is it. I'm making a film again.
Séptima planta.
One month left in Madrid. I don't really know what I'm doing next other than going back to the US for a bit to sort of figure things out. I moved to Madrid in September, and I've been making a lot of friends here, and that's been nice. It's been really, really easy to be social.
A question, would you say it's easy to go out here?
I think I go a little bit out too much, so yeah, it is pretty easy, I guess. I tell myself a lie every week that I'm not gonna go out.
Paula is the instigator often, or has been in the past couple weeks. Getting me to do a lot of things. Like, you're always down to just do things, and I usually am too. So when you put us together, it's like, shit, we're gonna be trying all sorts of different night adventures.
I'm always down for it. Have you not seen my headline on Instagram? Always down for anything. It's very true.
This has been so refreshing to be able to go to parties, to be able to just drop it low whenever in the middle of the week on a Tuesday. Just sometimes I just go to a bar with a friend and then meet someone at the bar who then invites me to come to to a market the next day, and then I meet one of their friends who is like, what are you doing after this? I'm like, nothing really. And then I end up at this Northern Irish girl's apartment making shrimp with her and her friend from Colorado at 2 a.m. She just invited me to this boudoir birthday party she's doing in a couple of weeks, and I also got invited to 2 dog birthday parties. I'm just this, y'all, there's just so much social life. I think really what happened is I sort of reached the peak this past weekend in Barcelona. Oh my God, it was just so fun. I was with my friends Justin and Colin. They came from New York. We just had such a fun time going to Razzmatazz, a club that I absolutely love. I just think nothing will be as pleasurable as that weekend, Which may sound a little ridiculous, but I say that also to induce boredom. My art has been suffering, and therefore, so have I been suffering. What else was I gonna say? I've started a handful of projects that just haven't gone anywhere because I just get pulled out again. And, I don't get attached to any projects in particular, but when I just can't finish anything, it's what am I living for, What am I really want to finish this. Okay, editing Finton, okay? Don't be so perfect here. This is my home, by the way. Do you want a tour? You're not getting one.
What does it look like to be finished?
That's a great question. To be finished is just to be polished in a certain way, to be interesting to have some sort of, just something that I can look back on, you know, in like 10 years from now and be like, oh, that's how I was living during this time.
But what would you want to accomplish with finishing one of these stories? What would you accomplish with that?
I think it will also, like, once I put it out there, it'll get me into a habit maybe, or like start building the habit, so I'll be making more. I just want to have a lot of this free time that I feel like I could be using to make cool shit. And I want to do that more. Because I got it. Yeah. The what?
I was just telling you to be proactive. Remember, you're like, no, and I'm like, no, you should be, because it makes you happy at the end of the day. Like, it does.